Acting Chief SA, and you have permission to continue with the devotion, sir.
Deputy Minister of Defense and Military Veterans. The Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Masondo, representing the Chief of the Defense Force, the Military Command Council. I think strategic decisions can be taken in this room today. All my generals, the top generals, are here, and I am very, very happy. These are the people who make decisions. And these are the people who are helping the Commander-in-Chief and the Minister to deploy our forces. And these are the people who continue to help our people when there are disasters, internally and externally. They're deploying women and men in uniform to promote peace in the continent. And during disasters, we've just seen them in Mozambique. We've just seen them in other areas. And we are very proud of you, generals, even if we don't tell you every day. We have seen them in the Val Dam operations. When people have difficulties, the country, represented by the Commander-in-Chief, calls upon them to deploy forces to help. And this is why I'm very, very proud to have them here today with the Deputy Minister of Defense. The Minister of Defense will not be here. As she phoned me, she is not very well. And we will pray for quick recovery. We have representatives of Chapter 9 institutions and Chapter 10 institutions. My list is long, and I will not try to call all of them by name. They are in our midst, and we are very happy to have them here. We invited, and I see a number of military attaches in attendance. Welcome. I see academics, NGO leaders, and policy strategists. I greet fellow ombudsmen. We have the Principal Secretary from the Kingdom of Lesotho, Ndate Mkoko. We have a Public Protector from Mozambique. At least I should greet those who are coming from outside our borders. We have a representative of the AU in our midst. A general originally from Zim, but working for the African Union. We are very delighted to have a representative from AU in this conference. We invited SADC as Secretariat, they are busy. We have our distinguished guests. I greet all of them. Apart from my deputy, staff members and colleagues from the Office of the Military Ombudsman are all here. The Dames and Yere, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, at least the Chaplain General is here. I thank you for the prayers, and you will rectify any mistake that I will commit. It is a great pleasure for me to declare open the 7th South African Military OMBUD Annual Symposium and to welcome the participants from all over the continent who came here to exchange experience and knowledge on the exciting field of military oversight under the theme, the role of oversight over the armed forces in the contemporary African context. I first wish to extend my sincere appreciation to the Deputy Minister for attending this symposium and thank him for support in the execution of the mandate of the office. It was through the appointment of the Minister of Defense in July 2011 that I am representing South Africa at the DCAF Council based in Geneva and Switzerland. The strength of South Africa's relations with DCAF led to the nomination for South Africa to host for the first time in the continent. I wish to further acknowledge and extend special thanks to my team, the members, the staff of the Office of the Military Ombud. We have good people there. It's not a huge structure, but I have hard workers, lawyers, specialists in many fields. It was not my wisdom. It was because of their dedication to duty that they were able to find some solutions with the services, and many problems were solved because of their dedication. So I can brag that without that cooperation and leadership from members of the executive led by my deputy, it would have been very difficult to succeed. I would not have succeeded, indeed, in my 7-year term of office without the support that was required. And I trust that next month, when you have a new boss, you will continue to do that, to support the new person. The work of the office has made a resounding impact on the lives of many serving and former members, including the general public. This is just to highlight their commitment and achievements in executing the mandate of the office. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Office of the Military Ombud team. Thank you. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me now close by wishing you all a warm welcome and wish for maximum participation and stimulating discussions. Please do not forget, tomorrow we are going to celebrate our freedom. People worked very, very hard, including supreme sacrifice for others, for us to achieve what we have achieved. You may think that I'm joking. At some stage, I was with my brother, who was acting paramount chief at Craddock. We wanted to have good meals. And while I was already a military officer in the Transkei, we were told that we can't be served inside. We had to go out and buy through the window. And while people, the farmers and others, were enjoying themselves inside. And we felt so bad that the situation, the gentleman said, no, I need a permission from the commissioner for you to sit with these white people here. And you may be thinking that because, especially those who were born after 94, things were like this. They were not. And as a senior citizen, I must also remind you that on the 8th, people will be going to vote. I encourage you to go and vote. I'm not encouraging you to vote for a particular party, for your party. You know what you like, and go and vote on the 8th of May so that our country can move forward. I am happy and thank you very much and welcome to this symposium. I wish you well. Thank you.